The Detroit Public Schools presents Science is Everywhere.
Fish in a sea, birds in a tree, grass on the ground. Look around. Rockets in space, freckles on your face, clouds in the sky. Wonder why? Living in a land and air, you see the sciences everywhere.
Have you ever gone shopping for food? Did you buy as many kinds of food as I did? Where do our foods come from? Do some foods grow on plants? Do we use many different parts of plants for food? Think about what you ate yesterday. Did you eat foods that came from green plants? Did you use any different plant parts for food? What part of a plant was used to make the juice that is in this orange juice can? Is it the fruit? Is an orange a fruit? Of course it is. Where do oranges grow? Oranges are the fruit of an orange tree. An orange tree grows and makes food and stores it in its fruit. These are orange trees growing in an orchard. There are lots of oranges on these trees, aren't there? Oranges are one kind of fruit. Fruits are one part of a plant we use for food. Fruits are one important source of food, aren't they? What 3 foods did I buy that are fruits or from fruits? Orange juice, oranges, and grapefruits all are fruits, aren't they? Do these fruits come directly from green plants? Where does an apple come from? Where does a pear come from? Do fruits like apples and pears grow on trees? This pear is the fruit of the pear tree. And apples are growing on this apple tree. We use fruits for food, don't we? Fruits are one part of a green plant that we use for food. Do you think we ever use the roots of a green plant for food? Let's see if I have any roots in this bag. What are these? Are these carrots? What part of a green plant is a carrot? Why, carrots, like this one, are the roots of the carrot plant. When we eat carrots, what plant part are we eating? Did you say the roots? Can you think of a vegetable that I bought that is round and green? Did you think of lettuce? This is lettuce. When we eat lettuce, what plant part do we eat? What are these? These are the leaves of the lettuce plant, and they are attached to a part of the stem right here. Do you think we ever eat a plant where the plant part is the stem of that plant? Did you think of celery? When we eat celery, we eat this part, which is the stem of the celery plant. We eat many different plant parts, don't we? What plant part haven't we mentioned? Do you think we ever eat the flower of a plant? Let's see if this gives you an idea. What is this? Did you say broccoli? That is right. We eat this part of the broccoli. And these are the flowers or flower buds of the broccoli plant. Are all of the foods that I bought parts of green plants? Why, yes, they are. Do you think that this food is part of a green plant or comes from a green plant? This is a cereal. What green plant do we use to get this cereal? What part of the green plant do we use? Do you know? Do cornflakes come from the corn plant? Do cornflakes come from corn kernels or corn seeds? That is right. Corn, growing in the sun, grows an ear which has corn seeds on it. And the corn seeds are used to make a meal or to make cereals. Is there another plant that is an important source of food, like wheat? What part of the wheat plant do we use for food? We use the seeds of the wheat plant. The seeds of the wheat plant are dried, and then the wheat is picked up and ground up into a fine powder. Many important foods that we buy are really made from ground up seeds that have been changed into a fine powder. Do you think I purchased a food that is made from the seeds of the wheat plant? Did you think of flour? You're right. Where does flour come from? Flour is really made from the seeds of the wheat plant. Are plant parts important? Do we eat different parts of plants? Do other animals use different parts of plants for food? Do these chickens feed upon the grain of green plants? The grain of green plants is made from the seeds. Does this grazing horse eat the leaves and stems of green plants like grass? Do other grazing animals use the leaves and stems of the grass plant for food? Do animals eat the leaves of green plants? The leaves are one part of the green plant. The snail is feeding upon the leaf of a green plant. Do we depend upon plants for food? Do we eat different parts of plants? What parts of plants do we eat?
Science is Everywhere is a presentation of the Department of Mathematics and Science Education in cooperation with the Department of Early Childhood Education and is produced by the Department of Educational Broadcasting of the Detroit Public Schools. Any recording or rebroadcast of this program without written consent of the Detroit Public Schools is expressly forbidden.